When Alexandra went exploring an abandoned schoolhouse in Ukraine, she never expected to go viral.
Что за запах? О, смотри, вон какая штука лежит.
On the first floor is a discarded tracksuit outside of a hole in the floor that looks like it could serve as the final resting place for many.
А вот это было разве?
Нет, это не было открыто. Здесь все было закрыто. Здесь ровно пол.
Там какой-то проход дальше, что ли? Ого, он как долго тянется вообще, посмотри.
Да, я вижу.
Он прям уходит вообще.
They also find a green barrel that's full of an unknown chemical. They can't read the faded label, but maybe a subscriber in Russia will know more about this.
Да, вот бочонок. По идее, не знаю, что тут написано, невозможно прочитать сейчас.
It could be acid. I've heard of people dissolving the past away in barrels full of acid just like this one. Across from a green barrel are footprints, and across from the footprints are pictures of people.
Ладно, пойдем на второй этаж тогда.
Да, ребят.
Это ты?
Есть кто?
Alexandra pauses at the stairs.
Мы с миром пришли, господи. Не надо нас пугать. На приколе что ли, блядь?
Может, пойдем? Пока.
I think this video is 100% real because Alexandra does this thing some people do when they're really scared, where they talk to themselves out loud to keep from completely breaking down.
Так быстро выходим отсюда, это просто великолепно, потому что я сейчас реально насру себе в штаны и все, на этом все закончится. А вот вон мой великолепный, прекрасный выход.
With that said, I'm not sure this video is paranormal. The noise could be someone staying here. A scary person who I'm sure you and I would want nothing to do with. A man who countless others likewise wish they had never seen. What is this creature? Please, writes a YouTuber named Tariana, to which I have but one question in return. Why are you still in front of it? I would have been long gone. Seriously though, it looks like some kind of toxic caterpillar, except here's the thing. This video was caught on camera on a boat while out at sea. I think we can all agree that the creature is covered in fur, something I've never seen on any deep sea creature caught on tape before, and it's really bizarre. This video was posted in 2007 and I couldn't find anything else like it, so I'm not sure what this mysterious deep sea creature is. I think it's laying on its side and normally crawls along the lighter colored bottom portion. Hopefully those long protrusions up and down its body are hairs and not sharp quills. A YouTube channel called Adventure with Hodge goes on an urban exploration of an abandoned factory, and it turns out to be one of the scariest places he has ever explored. Something feels wrong with the creepy location from the very start, and they begin to wonder if this place is really abandoned after all.
Eerie, not gonna lie.
The basement feels downright spooky with only one flashlight between them. The urban explorers are too scared to venture far, especially when they discover a creepy message spelling out their fate.
You're in his home. Wonderful. I don't like that at all. We just decided to go back in the basement. We just heard something. That was loud.
On the basement floor is another haunting discovery in the form of an abandoned jacket. Why would someone leave their jacket down here? Hodge wonders. I personally couldn't help but notice it's kid-sized, and this is certainly no place for a child. Someone scary must have taken them to this horrible location. Someone twisted and deranged. The two friends are beyond creeped out, but at the same time curious enough to go exploring past the creepy warning on the wall. Bad decision.
It's time to go. Time to go.
Okay, we're gone, we're gone, we're gone, we're gone, we're gone, we're gone. I'm sorry.
Somewhere in the darkness, a heavy object falls over, and the loud, scary noise they capture on tape makes them cry out in surprise and run away while apologizing. This part deserves a closer analysis because it's scary stuff indeed. They are exploring the middle of the basement, nothing within arm's reach. when an unseen object either crashes or is thrown to the ground. Hodge is holding the camera and you can see his friend's elbow right before the scary noise is caught on video, so he's standing too close. Whatever caused this unexplained event can't be them. Plus, listen to how he later describes this creepy encounter caught on tape.
Majority of the video, we were exploring the basement of this abandoned factory. We kept hearing noises, felt like something was following us, and lo and behold, something followed us and we were chased out the basement.
I see no signs that he's lying, no deceit in his eyes, only enthusiasm at the thought of having a scary and maybe even paranormal encounter caught on tape, so I believe this creepy video is as real as he says.
This footage is believed to have been shot somewhere in France. It starts out with a UFO sitting on the hillside that quickly flies away. The next shot shows it hovering in the air, and then we are shown this footage of what appears to be a group of aliens conversing on the ground. It looks like they are talking about whatever it is aliens talk about as they casually observe their surroundings. Maybe they were talking about technical difficulties with their ship, or else they were simply stretching their legs between planets. It doesn't look like they are aware that they are being recorded. The UFO again takes off and disappears in a beam of light.
Recorded by Jan Paul Rodriguez in a resort area of the Philippines near Manila. Earthquakes rocked the island in 2017, and afterwards the aftershocks terrorized the land. A 5.6 magnitude earthquake struck, followed by a 6.0 magnitude, which forced many to flee their homes. The mayor of Mabini, Noel Luistro, said, "Our tourists left out of fear. They may be affected by the earthquakes. I need to declare a state of calamity." This was at the beginning of the summer travel season in the Philippines. Many feared a tsunami would follow as the villagers rushed to find higher ground, while others, including divers, swam in the sea as the earthquake struck. This video shows the truly scary impact of an earthquake under the sea. Reportedly, the first earthquake struck at a depth of 27 kilometers and the second at 24. This isn't the Philippines' first earthquake, and neither will it be the last. The islands sit on the Pacific Ring of Fire, known for its volcanic eruptions and not infrequent earthquakes. In 1990, a 7.7 magnitude quake struck the northern Philippine island, Luzon, taking the lives of almost 2,000 people. This video is visual proof of the destructive magnitude of nature underwater. Some things are urban myth, then again some myths and legends have some basis in reality. Published to YouTube in June of 2007 by Heather Stone, the video shows Crybaby Bridge on Burroughs Road in Livonia, Georgia. Apparently, there are several crybaby bridges in the state of Georgia. They're a thing of legend. This is one of those legends. Don't be fooled by the modern concrete bridge linking the county's two sides. The old iron bridge still stands alongside it, and that's where the haunting happens. The video shows a group of friends investigating the local legend. According to the video, the story goes that a new mother was riding home in a carriage with her newborn baby, and as they crossed the bridge, the horse became spooked. He jumped up, causing the carriage to tip over, and the occupants both lost their lives. From there, you might hear a baby cry, or haunting horse hooves on the road, or you might just see the woman in white searching for her baby over the bridge. When you come near her, she disappears. Will the group see any of this? You're about to find out. The group arrives on the bridge, exits the vehicle, and one of the girls screams the necessary words.
What?
Go for it, Tiffany.
Yeah, sure, you can do it. Kill your baby, lady!
A moment later, you can hear the car doors lock. The car alarm then goes off and sounds as though it's going haywire.
What?
What?
What's going on?
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. Oh, you are kidding.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Get in the car.
They all climber back into the vehicle, and as the driver is attempting to turn on the lights, You see the figure of a woman flash into view ahead on the bridge. Screaming ensues, lots of it.
Oh my god! Oh, turn on the lights! Turn on the lights! Turn on the lights!
Although there are plenty of naysayers in the comments, at least to attest to the validity of these girls' claims. Brandon Childs notes, I live over here by this. You get used to hearing screaming girls and sometimes guys in the middle of the night, but I do believe there's something about that bridge. Weird stuff, man. Weird is an understatement. Naya Rivera was a famous actress who once starred in the hit television show series known as Glee. In July of 2020, she went missing, and the sheriff's office posted this video of her last known whereabouts in hopes of finding her. What seems to be a simple boat outing with her son has only raised more questions than answers from her concerned fans. Comment sections are flooded with people who believe something sinister happened on the day of her disappearance, and I wanted to give an analysis on the points these commenters bring up. For example, no one knows why Naya parked so far away from the boat, or why she is unable to park between the lines at 1 minute and 10 seconds. I think it's odd, but not necessarily a sign that something is definitely wrong. Next, when Naya gets out of the car, some people claim that she walks too far ahead of her child and doesn't look back to make sure he's doing okay. They think she is in too much of a hurry and not in her right mind. I think this is a valid point, but there's no audio, so we don't know if she's talking to him over her shoulder to make sure he's okay. He doesn't seem to have much of a problem keeping up, so I think people are exaggerating here. They get on the boat and Naya has enough experience to untie it from the dock and start it herself. She obviously has done this before and seems to feel comfortable enough at this point to go boating without supervision. It's a calm day as they pull away, and nothing else seems that out of the ordinary. Yet somehow this accomplished actress does not return. Days later, her son was found sleeping on the boat by himself. His life jacket was on, and Naya's life jacket was found on the boat but not on her body. For some reason, she was not wearing hers. Exactly what happened from there is not clear. The young boy describes being in the water at some point and getting pushed onto the boat by his mother. He turned around and saw Naya disappear under the water with his own eyes. It was the last time he ever saw her. Nobody would discover her until days later, when authorities identified her via dental records. Some commenters are saying that she did all of this on purpose, but from what I've read, she loved her child dearly and would never do such a thing. And as far as I'm concerned, this video does not prove she did anything wrong. A person with an interest in graveyards is casually filming when they accidentally pick up a bizarre and possibly dangerous watcher. You can see a blurry shadow as it takes a few steps out from the other side of a wall, but the person recording doesn't seem to notice. It wasn't until much later that they reviewed the video and found the hidden lurker in the distance. I personally think that this could be CGI because the resolution of the video seems to have been lowered, which is always a sign of amateur effects. Then again, the person recording may have been using a cheap camera. Or maybe this is an older video. Thank you so much for getting me to 30,000 subscribers here on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 40,000 subscribers next. Thank you.